welcome. I am not in the Willamette Valley. I am hanging out at Bonneville Hatchery. Today is, oh my gosh, here he comes again. Here he comes again. Like, he's giant. So today is day 21 of my Plein April challenge. We are no longer in the Willamette Valley. We're at Bonneville Hatchery, and I'm gonna draw a sturgeon from life. So let's see how it turns out, shall we? Once again, drawing from life. These guys are pretty slow moving, so I feel like I can capture them kind of. They're just, oh my gosh, they are massive. So this is going to be a challenge for me today. Like, my paper big enough? Let's get their snoot gills. They have funky flippers, fins, sorry. My husband would be rolling his eyes. Elizabeth, no, you're saying it all wrong. Okay, that's a basic anatomy, more or less, I think. Anyway, I want to fine-tune my drawing. Okay, there's somebody. Let's... Drawing from life from unfamiliar subject is always tricky no matter who you are. But I am up for the challenge. So this is rotating. That's connected. Stop swimming so fast. Oh my gosh, here comes a mammoth. Mammoth fish.
Welcome to Bonneville Hatchery Sturgeon Center. In this pond, there are rainbow trout and white sturgeon. The largest one is Herman. Herman is approximately 10 feet long, 500 pounds, and 80 years old. The white sturgeon is the largest freshwater fish species in North America and can reach lengths of almost 20 feet, can weigh up to 1,000 pounds, and they may live well over 100 years. These sturgeon came from the Columbia River in 1998 when the Sturgeon Center was constructed.
Look at these little tentacle things. Water's really pretty. Such pretty color.
Oh yeah, he was small. Small season fish. They look like catfish. Yeah, they do. Big version.
Oh wow.
So I'm just playing around with the color of the water. It is really, really pretty. Kind of do some dry brush texture at the top for the edge of the paper, just something a little different. And I'm fine overlapping the lines I sketched out for the big, giant, white sturgeon. Because gouache, because gouache is opaque, you can layer the colors over. Hi, monkey. You ran into the window, okay. Depth perception.
Welcome to Bonneville Hatchery Sturgeon Center. In this pond, there are rainbow trout and white sturgeon. The largest one,
Look!
Herman, is approximately 10 feet long, 500 pounds, and 80 years old. The white sturgeon is the largest freshwater fish species in North America and can reach lengths of almost 20 feet.
Whoa!
Can weigh up to 1,000 pounds, and they may live well over 100 years. These sturgeon came from the Columbia River in 1998 when the Sturgeon Center was constructed. Bonneville Fish Hatchery began operation in 1909 and was first named Central Hatchery. It is one of the oldest in Oregon and is the largest in terms of fish production. The facility is operated by the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife and funded by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and NOAA Fisheries. There have been 2 expansions since the hatchery was originally built. This area is listed on the National Historic Register.
They've got some salmon and stuff, I think.
Be sure to visit our trout show ponds and feed the rainbow trout for a quarter. The proceeds go to the upkeep of over 7 acres of hatchery grounds, which include over 90 rose bushes and 5,000 flowers grown annually. Also be sure to visit our spawning room, which has many more informative exhibits.
Is that real? Yes, is it real? This is it, yeah. What is this sturgeon?
Here comes a good one.
No, who am I? Yes, I am Mom. Good job.
Welcome to Bonneville Hatchery Sturgeon Center. In this pond, there are rainbow trout and white sturgeon. The largest one is Herman. Herman is approximately 10 feet long, 500 pounds, and 80 years old. The white sturgeon is the largest freshwater. These sturgeon came from the Columbia River in 1998 when the Sturgeon Center was constructed.
Oh my gosh, he's so giant.
Bonneville Fish Hatchery began operation in 1909 and was first named Central Hatchery. It is one of the oldest in Oregon and is the largest in terms of fish production. The facility is operated by the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife and funded by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and NOAA Fisheries. There have been 2 expansions since the hatchery was originally built. This area is listed on the National Historic Register.
Huh? Those are his gills right there. Now the process of watching them swim by to try and get the characteristics of the fish correctly. They are just so big. From the time of dinosaurs. We'll get the dark in first, I think, and then work layers of white over it. It's kind of my game plan right now. a big boy. You are a big boy. How many little dudes do you have hanging off your face? You got that one. You got that one and that one.
There he comes.
Oh my gosh, he's so big. He's got a little hole in front of his eye. pure white.
Welcome to Bonneville Hatchery Sturgeon Center. In this pond, there are rainbow trout and white sturgeon.
I set this down, stepped away, letting it dry a little bit. I want to get some more of the whites in there. Clean off my brush, wipe it dry, get my titanium white. He's got a white snoot. And then up here, they're like really white. Little bumps along his spine. So apparently the biggest one is supposed to turn 89 this year, apparently. It's like crazy. They're like giant dinosaurs. Like, oh my gosh. I'm just cruising around. And I think I'm wild. And get some of my lemon yellow. Both these blues over here, the Helio blue and Delft blue. And then some of my titanium white. And just more titanium white. I want a little bit lighter. I want to overlap the fish a little bit to make it look like he's in the water without like completely destroying the painting. It's like, how much is too much? How much is enough? So he doesn't look like a paper cutout, more or less. I'm really happy with how he's turning out. A little white here I want to get rid of. Oops. There we go. How cool is he? Gosh. Prehistoric, came from the Jurassic era is where they originated. So 100 to 200 million years ago. Dinosaurs, literally dinosaurs of a fish. Kind of like some dry brush effect on the bottom. Dark along the light spine. Create some contrast. Oh, cool. So cool. What a neat experience to paint this ginormic white sturgeon in person. Mixing my my ivory black and my Payne's gray to get, they have like, oops, a little damp there, little black hole here and here. Really work on some dark areas. These fins move, so I want to really show that. Okay, I need one to swim by. Let's see if we can see them swimming in the background as I paint. That'd be so cool. I mean, I can see them swimming in front of me right now, which is really neat. It's a little darker over here, but that's okay. This fin moves. This one. Okay, it's a big guy. Oh, I did the holes wrong. I see the holes go the other direction. Let's see if I can fix that. Fix, fix, fix. I want to get the details right. That way, when somebody who knows fish looks at this painting, be like, oh, she understood the anatomy of the fish and how it's put together. That's important to me, is understanding the anatomy of my subject and making it look accurate. So you let that dry a little bit. Maybe I'll play around with some even darker greens. Okay, let's do some darker greens under here. Really bring out... Well, hello there. Nice of you to drop by. Sometimes I think of paint carving, like I carved the shape of this fin a little bit more. Got some water on my brush to help move the paint around. So neat. Okay, I think I'm overworking a little bit, so I need to like slow down a little bit. Never slow down. Keep painting. You can tell like the application is a little funky right here. There we go, that's probably a little bit better. Oh, here comes the big guy. I can tell it's him because his little nose is kind of pushed up. Look at him. Wow. Just wow. So my ivory black, Payne's gray together. And then I think they got their like intake for the water, more or less. Oh yes. Here and here. we go. Put my finger there accidentally. And then the eyeball. It's like here. Okay. Right on the top of this fin. So I'm just using some zinc white along the top line of the fish. And here comes the big guy again. Oh my gosh. There's probably some titanium white on my brush too. Oh my gosh. He wants to check out his portrait. Don't you, buddy? Don't ya? Holy cow. Thanks for the detail of your fin, dude. There we go. Oh, wait, let's do some zinc for these guys too. Well, that was really exciting for me. I don't know about you. How often do you get to paint a fish that big? So yeah, that is a white sturgeon over at Bonneville Hatchery in Oregon along the Columbia River Gorge. And today, it was a lot of fun. There's just so many different things here to choose from to paint. I'm really happy with my white sturgeon painting I did today in gouache in my sketchbook, part of my Plein April series. So I want to thank you so much for coming along. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you hit the little bell, you can get notifications. As soon as I post my next video, you'll get notified. So I hope this has inspired you, and I will see you in the next video. Oh my gosh, here he comes. Look at the giant sturgeon. Hi, dude. Holy cow. Look at him, guys. Like, look at him. He's just right there. Wow. Wow. Holy smokes. He is massive. He was that big.